We're back on GW's campus, and as you can see from all these posters, the SGA election campaigning season is in full swing. The out-of-studio content team went to go talk to some students about whether they're planning on voting and what some of the issues that are important to them in this election are.
What do you know about the student government here at GW?
Very little. I know that there is some sort of legislative body and then some sort of executive. I think senators are done by school. To be honest, I have no idea.
Not really that much.
Nothing.
Not much.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Not much. I just know that there are people around asking to sign something to let them be on the ballot for something.
Not honestly a whole lot. I know that they have a pretty big budget, which is something I'm kind of curious about to learn more about.
Very little. I know that they're doing elections soon because I've been having the people come around to sign, and I get their weekly newsletter that I read, and they have like the who picks what song, and that's about it.
Is there any candidate in particular that you're thinking of supporting at all?
I mean, I've met a lot of the candidates by like signing petitions and reaching out to the voters, which I think is super important. It's all about the grassroots, but I haven't pledged my support to any particular candidate yet.
Yeah, I honestly would say I don't really know much about it besides like the dorm heads and things like that, people in the dorms.
No, and some of them have talked to me, and I have signed petitions. I don't remember their names.
I know Ethan Fitzgerald, and I know Dan. I forget his last name, but Dan. And then I also know for CCAS Senate there is Darren, my friend Darren, great guy.
What are some things that you think student government could be doing better?
I guess like advertising themselves more.
I would say more publicity, saying that we don't even know who they are to get the word out more, maybe more flyers, maybe more like going around meeting new people or holding events.
I think definitely working as liaison between student orgs and like the GW faculty, I think is definitely a big problem, and like making sure that student organizations are supported and that faculty and students are not working against each other.
Like making sure we don't we're good as students.
I feel like we should be focusing on the food on this campus because the meal plans are not that great.
If they have the ability to address the bathrooms and their level of cleanliness in Thurston Hall, that would be very helpful.
I think having the community be more together. I feel like there's not a big community at GW. It's a very city school. There's a lot of people here. But saying there's other students in other colleges where there's a lot of campus pride and school pride, I think GW needs more of that.
Maybe the rising tuition.
I agree with what was said first about just like campaigning, maybe hosting tabling in Kogan. Because I feel like the only people that really know much about student government are people who care about running for student government.
Make Thurston Hall great again.
To be honest, funding for clubs and organizations I think is my top priority.